Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here with another Transformers review. This time we're going to take a look at Transformers Animated, kind of on a theme right now, figure. And it is a deluxe figure, and it's Lockdown. And this is his vehicle mode. I'm going to start off with the vehicle mode, just kind of switch it up a little bit. Lockdown was not in the show that often. He had a few episodes, a few key episodes. He is a bounty hunter slash mercenary, I guess, hitman for the Decepticons. He goes after bots that people pay him to go after, or whoever, I suppose. And he roams the galaxy, and he just kind of goes and he kills people for a living. And he usually takes a piece of them, either a weapon or armor. Like in the case of Yokitron, he takes Yokitron's armor, which Prowl ends up getting in the 3rd season. But he also takes something from Ratchet. He takes his EMP generator, I think is what they called it. He used it in the field as a medic on Cybertron during the war, the Great War, and it was essentially anesthetic. He would knock the patient out with the EMP, basically turn them off so that he could do some operations. Well, Lockdown takes that from him, and we find out in an episode, and the cool thing is they include that it's actually his motor on this car, and we'll talk about the car mode here. But the coolest thing is the motor will pop off, okay, as such, and if you notice, there's this little jig configuration here, okay, and it's on the motor block there. Well, Ratchet has the same exact print. So this motor can actually turn into, let's see if I can spin it around here. Remember how this works. Oop, I think I gotta actually pop it in. Like so. Yep, there it goes. It actually becomes his EMP generator, which is kind of like a little weapon piece here. So that is pretty darn cool that they actually, and this Ratchet figure actually came out long before the Lockdown figure, so that was pretty darn cool. The weird thing is, if you've got Ironhide, he also has, here, buddy. He also has that part on him so that you can fit this part on Ironhide as well, although it doesn't fit near as well. Yeah, it does not like to fit, there it goes, doesn't like to fit so well into Ironhide, because Ironhide was one of the last, if not the last figure released, and the quality on this figure is not all that great. But they did use this mold for a Cybertron Ratchet, so that's probably why that's there, I would presume. So at any rate, very cool. I really did like that. I thought that was a very nice gimmick to have a part, a singular part here, work on multiple figures. I thought that was really, really darn cool. So yeah, I like that. Now, looking at his vehicle mode, he is pretty tough looking. He is very, very rough. He's got these cool little spikes going on up here. This reminds me of something from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I love the translucent red windshield, and if you look, he's got these kind of circuit things going on the inside. I like the black and the neon green. That looks really nice. The front end looks really darn cool. Just really mean. I absolutely love the translucent red headlights. Very cool, very nice. And he's got them on the back as well, which is, God, I love it. They just don't do that with these figures anymore, and it just pisses me off they don't do that. We've got a couple tailpipes back there, and we have some nice detailing to match the front end on the spoiler. And he's got these really cool drag pipes that kind of come up. And we got the little mirrors. I mean, all in all, this guy really, really looks tough. He was remolded for a Stunticon for one of the BotCon sets, and that's okay. I could see that. Definitely, I could see that. Looking now at him, I think that this figure would make a really good Transformers animated Vehicon. They could really kind of do that with it. Very cool. I love the spikes on the side here. Big, huge drag wheels on the back and the smaller wheels on the front. Just an all-around solid-looking vehicle mode. And it's very show accurate. So very cool, very nice. Let's take a look at this in the robot mode, shall we? All right, so here we have Lockdown in his robot mode. And he is tall. Very tall. He just really a weird figure to me. This is him compared to animated Ratchet. I mean, he is significantly taller than Ratchet, and he's a deluxe figure. He's just big, tall, long, gangly. He reminds me of one of the grasshoppers from the movie Ants. Remember that? That's really what he reminds me of. Detail-wise, I mean, he looks pretty decent, I guess. I mean, he's pretty show accurate in the face. He's just kind of got this Insecticon-looking vibe going on there. A little Frankenstein-y. He's got these little neck spines going on. He's got the spines on his shoulders there. Reminds me kind of like a biker or something. I don't know. Just kind of weird. Lots of the green going on. We got this little Decepticon logo there. He's got, and this is kind of interesting, he's got a red knee and a green knee, and then the two pipes are very different. And then up here on his arms, he's got some green here, some silver here. He's a patchwork. He kind of incorporates what he thinks is the best out of his enemies and puts it into his system, I suppose. So he's kind of like Autobot X. He's just a hodgepodge of a bunch of different figures, or characters, I guess. Now, his light piping, let's see if we can get that going on here. Yeah, pretty good. I like it. Pretty neat. Gotta love a figure with some light piping on him. The other cool thing about this guy is his, where's that? His little hook thing. So the hook, this is part of the hood on the car. You want to flip one of your hands in, and then there's a little piece that it clicks onto. I can get there it is. And then it will activate the EMP if you so want it to. You can push down on it and it activates out, so he's got his little hook. Or you can totally remove the EMP piece if you want. And I think this was the way he looked in the show. I think he had the hook piece like that in the show coming off of the hand. So a little bit more show accurate. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. He's okay. He's not very posable. He kind of stinks. His arms are kind of tiny. We don't get a lot of posability. His hands only go so far out. That kind of stinks. I don't like that so much. And his knees are really kind of hard because of the way they connect up there. So I leave this guy in vehicle mode. I like him better in vehicle mode. He was a character I was not going to get, but I happened to find I found him on sale, so I went ahead and picked him up. And he was one of the last ones I got for Transformers Prime, I think. Yeah, he was definitely kind of there at the end of my buying for that series of figures. But all in all, he's okay. It'd make a good remold for a Vehicon, I think. For like a BotCon exclusive, they could really use that, I think, for a Vehicon. That'd actually be kind of fun to see the Transformers Prime figures as animated figures. We obviously have a bulkhead figure, so we don't need that, but seeing some of the others, I think that would be kind of cool. But yeah, there he is, locked down. Would I recommend getting him? I don't know. He's kind of a so-so figure. If you can find him pretty cheap, yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't go out and spend a lot of money on this guy. The only reason I really even got him is because I knew that his engine could become a part for Ratchet, and that's why I got him. So, he's an okay character. He looks really cool as a car. I do like his car mode. Robot mode's kind of, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, there he is. Transformers Animated Lockdown. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future. Hey, how's it going? Yeah.